today I've been inspired to cook a marinara sauce recipe because I've got this massive mountain of tomatoes that I got on the weekend at our local farmers market. Thanks to my friend George. These are super sweet and delicious, really ripe, ready to go, and they are just going to cook up so nicely. So marinara sauce from scratch, fresh tomatoes, here we go. First of all, with this recipe, you're going to have to prepare your tomatoes. So you're going to have to core the top of these out just to get the hard core away. And in the bottom, you're going to put a cross shape. This is going to help to make the peeling of the tomatoes really easy. I don't like to put skin into my marinara sauce. It just tastes a bit bitter, and also I don't like the hard bits of skin. I don't like biting onto those. It's not very delicious at all. So just do that with all of your tomatoes, and you can use as many or as few as you like, and then just add whatever herbs and spices you like as well. There's no set recipe. As long as you've got a nice base of sweet tomatoes, you're going to have a delicious sauce. So once all your tomatoes are prepared, you'll need to bring a pot of water to a boil, and just enough to, you can either put all of them in one big pot all at once, or just a smaller pot and just put a few in at a time, which is what I'm doing today, just because the water comes to a boil a bit quicker and just a bit easier to work with. And you'll also want an ice bath if possible. So this is just cold water with some ice cubes in it. If you don't have that many ice cubes or no ice cubes available, just put really cold water, as cold as possible. And you can also put some cold water in a bowl and into the freezer for a while as well to make it cold. Once your tomatoes are done, they're going to be going straight into this cold water, and that will release the peel on the outside really easily, and you are going to have a delicious sauce. Okay, you're going to be placing some tomatoes into this boiling water, and these are going in for about 2 minutes, just till the skin starts to release. And I like to have a slotted spoon ready to go, just so I can pull them out. If you're cooking in a large pot, you can just strain it out into a big sieve and get all the water off it, but with this I'm just cooking 2 small batches. Okay, our 2 minutes is up, and I'm just going to pull these out and put them straight into the ice bath or some cold water. Okay, so now that all of the tomatoes are done, you'll find that the skin is really easy to peel off. So just take the skin off all of these and either put them straight in a pot, or I'm going to chop them a little bit smaller, so I'll just put them in this bowl for now, then chop them up, and they're ready to cook. Okay, now that all the tomatoes are peeled, I'm just going to give them a rough chop, probably about 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 inch little cubes, and these will break down anyway as the sauce is cooking, so just make sure you get all the juices that run off and put them into your sauce as well. Put them in the pot. I've just washed out the pot that I boiled these in before, just so I'm not using 5,000 pots to cook one sauce. Roughly chop them till they're all in there. Okay, so now that that's all chopped up, any juice that's left in the bowl, make sure you add it in as well. Also, before you cook the tomatoes, if you like onion and garlic, you can fry some of those up, or water fry, and then add your tomatoes. I'm just keeping it very basic today, so it's up to you. If you want to add celery or carrots or whatever you like, just put those in and cook them through, and any herbs that you like as well. And also at the end you can add any fresh herbs to this dish just to flavour it however you like. So today I'm just adding everything into the pot at the start, cooking it and simmering it for a while, and that will be my basic sauce. To this I'm adding 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of dried parsley, 1 teaspoon of paprika. You could also use smoked paprika for a little bit of extra flavour. 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Again, this is optional, it just adds a little bit of extra depth to the sauce and also a little bit of extra colour too. And finally, salt and pepper and chili flakes to taste. I'm just doing a mix of white pepper and some chili flakes. If you don't like the spice, just leave it out. Okay, so I'm just going to bring this to a boil, stir it through, and then I'll bring the heat down to a simmer. And depending how thick or how thin you want your sauce will depend how long you simmer it down for. And also if you leave your lid on, it's going to keep more liquid and moisture in there than if you simmer it with the lid off. So I like to simmer mine for about maybe 10 minutes with the lid off, and it ends up nice and thick and very delicious. That's already looking really good and smelling so nice. Yum. So my sauce is done. It smells delicious. I wish you could just jump through the screen and come and smell this. It's just amazing. I like to serve this over some freshly cooked pasta with a sprinkling of pine nuts and some olives over the top. But I'll give it a test on its own. Oh, it just smells so good, so fresh. Yum. There's a party going on in my mouth. A tomato party. Woohoo! Oh, this is so good. I'm going back for a second. Definitely give this recipe a try. So simple to make, and you can use any flavours and seasonings that you like. Make it as spicy or as fancy as you like, or keep it really, really simple. Absolutely delicious. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Check out my other recipes, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.